The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And he's there to get it away. That's destined for the flank. That's where it came from. Ronaldinho. That's really well cleared. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. And this is Ronaldinho.
That's going in strongly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Rummenigge! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has ended up in no man's land. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And the shot's on here. And that was very necessary. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And they're quick to get it back. Bullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pacho. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Ronaldinho. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bullet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. There's the shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Rooney. Desai is there, and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Cristiano Ronaldo gets it away. Casemiro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look...
It's Rooney! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Pull it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cahill gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Davids. Rummenigge. And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. And it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lahm. Desai makes the interception. Vieira. And the referee has blown for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're off again. And it's Ronaldinho. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Now it's Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Pull it. It's a searching pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's running through. Rooney! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rummenigge. Davids threads one in. Totti is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rooney ready to try one. Totti. Ronaldinho. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. Pacho with the clearance. Rooney. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lahm. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. And it's Totti. Desai spots it and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's going to be a booking. Lam. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one...
It's Totti! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira. Davids. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. He's had it taken off him. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rooney, and he's being shifted off it. And here's Totti, neatly clipped into space. And that is well cleared. Throw in. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's an imaginative pass. And that's an errant pass. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 4, Thiago Alcantara. Coming on the
Vieira.
field is number 7.
Nice looking
Jude
ball.
Bellingham.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, that has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to pass it through. Arsenal are closing in on a comfortable win. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose here. Arsenal have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Desai. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Can he get it through? Davids. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Vieira.
Have been indicated.
Ronaldinho. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's a throw-in. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
So,
8,
third corner of the game.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And he's gone looking for
Luis
safety.
Suarez.
And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And if you do have a chance
Ronaldinho
today, please
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these 2 sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret? He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Some really good ball movement. And he welcomes it in. And he cuts out the supply. Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Driving on and making good progress. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he's there to belt it away. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure...
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Davids. Threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Hullet. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Eto'o. That's a shade optimistic. Nesta makes the interception. Knocks it into space. Will play through for the wide man. And they've been given a corner. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Madrid can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And this is Pele!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid have their third corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Hullet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. And here's Eto'o. Shot at goal! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So Eto'o! Davids. And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. A header! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to...
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. In towards the back stick. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Looking for the run, and this is Eto'o. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. So, a temporary halt to the action. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cristiano Ronaldo goes looking wide. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Rummenigge clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's Eto'o! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try...
He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he was quick to react.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. They're up to 5 corners now. Ronaldinho with the short one. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Ronaldinho plays it short. That is good strength. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So, another set play.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And this is Pele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
David's renowned for his long-range shooting.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a throw. Gullit promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ronaldinho running with intent. No outsmarting him this time. Cristiano Ronaldo gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That is ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. And it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it out wide. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
That's Cannavaro. "75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Alarm. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Arsenal. El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Será sustituido por el dorsal 5.
So we have movement on both benches. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. He's in a great position here. He's having a pop! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Pirlo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cannavaro. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's through here. Good ball, good take. This might spell danger. Messi! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Madrid have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Haaland receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Well taken goal. Deep into injury time. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer. We all know about his abilities with the ball, but I want to keep an eye on his leadership. Such a vocal presence who accepts nothing but perfection from his defence and, of course, himself.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Tries to pass it through. And it's Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. And the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Bale. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bullet. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Modric. First quarter of an hour gone. And they've got a throw.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that has not gone well. Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge. He is just caressing the ball. There's the delivery. And that was nowhere near his best.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Modric! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Modric certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Davids. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Bale. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thuram calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Modric. Mbappe tries a shot! And another try! In he goes again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Modric really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter.
Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Bullet. Lahm. A player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. Davids. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Modric. Desai gets across to intercept that. Bullet. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's played shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Arsenal are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. And he's quick to get rid. And that's a throw-in. And this is Bale. In comes the corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. And he's being shifted off it. Hullet. And this is Bale. He's found... Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Messi. Looking to play him in. And this is Diego Costa. He's beaten the last man. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's running away. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So, having trailed, to lead. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, delightful ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's found a way. Rummenigge! And this is Bale. It's Bale! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Arsenal leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 5, Erling Haaland.
Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Messi! Oh, and it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, good effort! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And it's Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's clever. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Davids never out of the action for very long. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's all alone. Big chance!
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Coming on the field is number 17, Eden Hazard.
Haaland. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Rafael Varane. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Hazard. Desailly wins the duel this time. That's a shade optimistic. Luis Suarez. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Great vision. Davids has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And time is up. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Arsenal may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Goes for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And he whips it, gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not the most convincing of passes. He's had it taken off him. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Aguero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, good spread. And this is Hullet. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, it's terribly wayward. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Thuram. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rummenigge. And he's there to retrieve it. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. Now that is a hefty challenge. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. It's played through for him. That's the keeper's ball.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And he's got... And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Getting up there! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, played right into his path. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Park Ji-sung. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He'll try from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Baresi clears without hesitation. And that's definitely not his best. Park Ji-sung to Van Nistelrooy. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He won't be happy with that one. Ambitious ball here. It's run loose here. Zanetti. And it's Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. And this is Aguero. Thuram. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And here's Gerrard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Lahm. Lahm charging forward down that flank. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Van Nistelrooy. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Zanetti. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that has left him in a heap.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Knocks it into space. Chiellini. Zanetti. Zanetti. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Ronaldinho, he has found the way through, and he shoots! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look... Tries a shot! Goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Davids. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Baresi. To Gerrard. And it's Messi. And here's Aguero.
Aguero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Park Ji-sung.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, Hazard, el dorsal 5.
And it's Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Decent chance! And a neat finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it.
Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Punched away. Maradona does really well to win the ball there.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
We are into stoppage time. Oh, played through for the wide man. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ah, such a clever touch. Now it's Hazard. Aubameyang. Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Serves up a cross.
When it's...
And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Thiago. Bullish header! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now, Luis Suarez! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Japan are already... He's had a shot! And that's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Quarter of an hour played. And the shot! Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And now he has two. Japan have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hullet. Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that has not gone well. Looking tidy in possession here.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
White. White proves just a little bit too strong. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Diaz. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Corner given. Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Off the post. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
The less said about that pass, the better. Not the most convincing of passes. Hullet never out of the action for very long. This is a promising build-up. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. It's a searching pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. O'Reilly. Great vision. O'Reilly.
2 added minutes have been
Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Back to the keeper it goes. A long ball by the goalkeeper. O'Reilly promptly on. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Erling Haaland. Number 20,
So we're off again.
Luis Suarez.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 8,
Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Suarez looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He doesn't look too happy with that. Not the most accurate pass. Davids kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a good ball out wide. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. And that's been drilled in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Diaz, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Diaz. Delicate ball, and it gets his head on it! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Hullet.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Ruud Gullit. Coming on to replace him is...
Now it's Haaland. Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot at goal! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Arsenal dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super find. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a good chance for a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 10,
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He is through here. Played into the box. Can he finish? Goal! Japan! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Japan with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager...
Takes a shot! It's Nakamura! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Nakamura really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Deftly away. Haaland.
Japan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. O'Reilly stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. And it's Davids. Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new...